We were reminded the end of December of last year just how vulnerable our cyclists are when a truck veered off the road, hitting a group of cyclists on a trip just south of Las Vegas, killing 5. It was a horrific event, but actually cyclists face dangers everywhere, every day. That's why a law was established to try to protect them. Well, shortly after this tragedy, several law enforcement agencies got together and decided to remind, or in some cases inform, motorists of why this law is so important. December 10th, 2020 is a day that will always be remembered, not only by our tight-knit cycling community, but by all of us. 5 cyclists killed after a truck veered off the road, tragically ending this annual 130-mile journey just south of Las Vegas. The driver, Jordan Barson, now faces several charges after methamphetamine was found in his system.
Everybody make it?
Law enforcement decided this might be a good time to remind people to watch out for cyclists and to make sure we all share the road.
This is something that, unfortunately, our statistics for cyclist fatalities are up 30% so far this year. In 2019, we had 7 fatalities. So far this year, we're at 10.
At this press conference held by several police agencies in our state, we were reminded giving cyclists a safety barrier is not only the right thing to do, it's the law.
We do have laws that, unfortunately, the motoring public is not aware of. We did a study earlier this year that showed that only 49% of the motoring public is aware of the 3-foot law, and as well as moving over a full lane when you can for cyclists.
This media event went a step beyond just asking the press to spread the word on the 3-foot law. They were going to spend the next couple of hours getting the word out to drivers on the road. Sergeant Michael Campbell with the Clark County School District Police Department geared up with a laser and a police radio and headed out on his bike. Police were on standby. If any vehicle came within less than 36 inches from his left, he alerted officers and they moved in.
Go and pull forward into the parking lot, please.
The law states that you have to give a bicyclist 3 feet of space. If there is an open lane next to the bicyclist, it's your duty to move over lanes.
Motorist after motorist was pulled over, not just so these officers could hand out tickets. They were more interested in handing out advice and educating the drivers.
A lot of people are actually unaware of the law and don't know that they have to either move over or give the bicyclist 3 feet.
The December tragedy may have involved DUI, but on our busy streets, something as simple as being distracted by your phone, by eating, or kids in the back seat can result in injury or death to these vulnerable riders. Sergeant Campbell says always be aware of your surroundings as cyclists and pedestrians. Remember, 1 second of distraction, being careless, or not giving that safety barrier can change or even end a life.
When you're seeing somebody on the roadway, if you're seeing a runner, you're seeing a cyclist, put that in your mind. This could be my mother, this could be my grandmother. You know, give them some room. These are human beings, because one small mistake can last a lifetime, and we don't want that for anybody.
Once again, you need to try to give cyclists 3 feet by moving a little over to your left, even your left lane if possible. Now, of course, if there's oncoming traffic, that's probably not a good idea, so slow down behind the cyclist until it is possible.